Billionaires race to colonize Mars and name their new world. Yes, it's called the space race of billionaires. Billionaires are already the richest people on the planet, but does that mean they're satisfied? It doesn't appear so, as more and more of them are looking to create their own colonies on Mars. In fact, there are 6 billionaires who have already invested in companies with the goal of making this dream into reality. Keep watching to find out more about these billionaires' space race. The race to colonize Mars has entered its final stage. Billionaires Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos have each announced plans to land human beings on the Red Planet in the next decade or so. SpaceX is aiming to do it first by 2025 and Blue Origin planning to beat that deadline and send humans in 2023. The main question now isn't whether people will make it to Mars, but who will be first. Here's everything you need to know about this exciting new chapter in the space race. Elon Musk. In 2002, Musk founded SpaceX in order to make space exploration more accessible. In 2012, he unveiled plans for a new spacecraft that would provide transportation to and from the International Space Station. He said he planned on using his company's technology, namely its Falcon 9 rockets and Merlin engines, to transport humans and cargo into space at lower costs than NASA. On May 25, 2012, SpaceX became the first commercial enterprise in history to deliver cargo supplies to the International Space Station with the Dragon capsule. In September of that same year, SpaceX filed suit against United States Air Force for awarding contracts worth $7 billion over 10 years. It wanted them instead awarded through competitive bidding process. Jeff Bezos. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos's company Blue Origin is one of many vying for a contract from NASA. The United States Space Agency announced in January that it plans to award $10 million each year for up to 5 years for research and development. This project, called Next Giant Leap, will include some work with private companies interested in providing transportation services as well as other areas of space exploration. Blue Origin is partnering with United Nations World Food Programme to examine how technologies like 3D printing can be used on Earth as well as space exploration. Bezos has stated that, "We are going into space to explore, not just near Earth orbit, but deep into our solar system." Richard Branson. Sir Richard Branson is one of many billionaires vying for the chance to colonize Mars. He founded Virgin Galactic in 2004 and started developing a commercial spaceflight company, with hopes of sending people into space by 2009. After delays due to various tests, Virgin Galactic was finally able to send a spacecraft into space and back in December 2018. The next step for Branson's company is to create an affordable rocket that can launch people safely into orbit without damaging their health. Branson believes that his passion for exploration has been what led him on this journey. He believes that at this time in human history we have reached a point where it is possible, but not yet feasible, for humans to live on other planets. Paul Allen. He has also funded several projects related to space exploration, most notably founding Mojave Aerospace Ventures. The venture's goal is to produce a commercial aircraft that will be able to fly by 2020. In 2017, Mr. Allen announced a partnership with Yuri Milner's Breakthrough Starshot project in order to fund research into interstellar travel that could one day lead to colonization on Mars or other planets. In 2015, he made headlines when he agreed to invest $100 million toward a mission that would send an unmanned spacecraft called Red Dragon to Mars. Sadly, Paul passed away October 15, 2018. Yuri Milner. A Russian physicist, entrepreneur and philanthropist, Yuri Milner is one of Silicon Valley's most influential leaders. He was an early investor in Facebook, Twitter and Alibaba. In 2009 he made his first foray into space exploration with a $100 million project called Breakthrough Message. This project asked for the public's help in composing messages about humanity that could potentially be picked up by extraterrestrial civilizations. He also helped fund research into the origins of life on Earth at NASA's Ames Research Center. In 2014 he made headlines again when he announced a new project called Breakthrough Starshot. which aims to establish contact with habitable planets orbiting other stars within 20 years. If successful, it would be humanity's first attempt to reach another solar system. Why are billionaires obsessed with going to space? Each of these millionaires claims to have been captivated by the concept of space travel since they were children. However, as business people, they can perceive a huge chance to profit from resources in space. As with any nascent sector, it is unclear what exactly they intend to tap from space at the present. One goal that has been expressly mentioned is space tourism. Richard Branson's space company, Virgin Atlantic, intends to charge $250,000 for a seat on a suborbital spaceflight. There is also an ambitious plan to establish a human colony on several planets as a backup plan to evacuate Earth in the event of a disaster. Also, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, and Elon Musk may be aiming to go down in history as the forefathers of the private space industry. This is most likely why Mr. Branson hastened his voyage to space in order to beat Mr. Bezos. Final thoughts. What will be the next frontier of exploration and innovation? The answer is up in space. And while it may seem like a far-fetched idea, billionaires such as Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos have both made huge investments in space travel and private space programs. But who will be the first one to colonize Mars or reach other planets or stars? One thing is for sure, we'll all find out together. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out these related videos you may enjoy.